Ah yes, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, which released almost 3 years ago, so I think it will be a perfect time to look back at Wave 1. And when it released, everyone absolutely hated it. Now people were still happy to race on new tracks, but they just didn't look good and they didn't live up to the quality of the original game from 2014. Like, they didn't even put in the effort to add textures to the grass on Toad Circuit. Just take a look at it and then compare it to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe /8 on Wii U. It's a drastic comparison. The DLC looks horrendous and they're offering you to pay $25 to get the DLC when it looks worse than the original game. Now it is still pretty good value because the DLC later on got pretty good, but Wave 1 was so awful. At least we got tracks like Coconut Mole, but they just didn't live up to the quality of the original tracks from Mario Kart Wii. We did also get a few other new ones like Ninja Hideaway, which originated from Mario Kart Tour, and that's a staple of a lot of the DLC. There's a lot of Mario Kart Tour city tracks which kind of took over, but at first it was a pretty cool thing to see, but they did get pretty stale later on. But I am still super thankful that they even released the DLC, because we wouldn't have got such bangers like 3DS Rainbow Road, Wii Rainbow Road, Maple Treeway, DK Summit, Shroom Ridge, but Shroom Ridge looks kind of awful, but it has a banger song. I'm pretty sure Nintendo designed the DLC so that we get stuff to do while we wait for Mario Kart 9, which a couple of days ago actually got announced on the Switch too. Speaking of Mario Kart 9, even though this ain't actually the video's topic, I'm just so happy that the game doesn't look like a mobile game from Mario Kart Tour. If it wasn't obvious already, all these models were ripped straight from Mario Kart Tour. Now Wave 1 didn't even change the textures, so they're just flat textures, pretty much no changes, and they just don't look good. Now, the game itself, Mario Kart Tour itself, released in 2019 as a cash grab, a way for Nintendo to make a bunch of money, and they make the game awful, with awful controls. There wasn't even Luigi on launch, which was super weird. But Luigi was literally on the loading screen, so I don't know why Nintendo even thought of doing that. Now, waves 3 to 6 are actually fantastic. You could also class 2, but not really. 3 is when it really started picking up. We got tracks like Maple Treeway, Waluigi Stadium, Wii Rainbow Road, all these banger tracks, and also SNES Bowser Castle 3, that was a fantastic remake. Looks like it originated from Mario Kart 8. So, as it turns out, the DLC had a lot of ups and downs, but in the end it turned out to be a fantastic DLC and a great way to end off Mario Kart 8 and move on to Mario Kart 9. Just like you'll be moving to the subscribe button down below. And if you also enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, and if you have any thoughts on the video, just leave a comment down below. It will be greatly accepted and appreciated, and I don't know what else to say.